Hey guys, welcome back and happy Thursday. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Tom Sandoval, who announced that he was dropping his new podcast, Everybody Loves Tom. Well, now, of course, that came out today, and everyone's talking about it because he threw Bravo under the bus. He threw production under the bus. He's definitely sharing a lot. And I did share with you guys his cringy little intro video. I'm going to share it with you again just to give context into where he's leading into with this podcast. But you guys will see. Go ahead, smash that like button if you haven't already. Let us know what you think at the end. And don't forget, we are back for Hot Messy Topics tomorrow. Let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, so just to give a little bit of context, I'm going to go ahead and play his intro video for you.
Hey, buddy, sorry to bother you. We really need to come up with a name for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We have been working with a focus group, and we asked them to describe you, and these are the words that they were using the most.
Great, hit me with it.
Here we go. Scum devil, Sandoval, narcissist, sand awful, scumbag, cheater, liar, scumbag.
I think you said scumbag already.
Oh, sorry, they use that a lot. Motherfucker, shit, bag, worm with a mustache. So from those, any ideas?
I got it.
You did?
Yeah. Everybody loves Tom.
Okay. Now from there, he went on. This was his first little intro. Wow.
All right, let's do this.
Hey, Tom, this is the podcast, so they're not going to be able to see you with your shirt off. They won't know.
Oh, they'll know.
Okay. Now, from there, the first clip, which I thought you guys would be interested by. It was shared by Bravo by Gaze. So they said, Tom said that he was told when he wouldn't be, or that he wouldn't be allowed to film Winter House unless he filmed Sandoval scenes with Lisa and Sheena. We saw that on season 10 after they picked up the cameras post Sandoval, and he did film with Lisa and Sheena. He went over to Sheena's house and he went over to Lisa's house, and both of them were awful, awkward, cringy moments. Sheena gave it to him a lot worse than Lisa Vanderpump did, but he said after he filmed those scenes, he was then told there was no point in him going to film Winter House. Take a listen to this.
Winter House. And then they were like, well, look, we're not going to let you film Winter House unless you film with Sheena and Lisa and you start filming again. So they dangled that carrot in front of me. And so I filmed. So I'm sitting in LA by myself, nowhere to go, like nowhere to fucking go. And that's like when I like wasn't showering or anything. I couldn't go back home. Anyways, so like I ended up filming with Sheena and Lisa, and then Winter House ended up being like, well, no, there's no point in you going. I'm just like, shit. Because I was supposed to film Winter House. And
so he's talking to his good friend Kyle Chan, but you see where people like, especially Bravo and Blaze is in here and just making fun of it, but also more people saying no one wanted to see him during that time anyways. Glad he wasn't on Winter House. Next, I said the same. The episode was very unexciting. Sucks to suck. He's like 2 months late with this podcast. We are over him, LOL. They were probably gauging to see if anyone would even want to see him on their screens. You mean the producers produced him? I'm glad you listened. I'm refusing to and relying on your account and others to give me the important parts. And also hilarious burn from production. Yeah, I mean, unless you get something in writing, they can tell you whatever they want to tell you. It doesn't mean that they have to follow through with it. And it looks like they did not follow through with it. They took Tom Schwartz, and Winter House is coming up. So we're going to be seeing it, and we're going to see Tom, and he's going to be hooking up with one of the Below Deck cast members, but no Tom Sandoval, just Tom Schwartz. But wait. There's more. So Reality Ops ended up posting this saying, so I have a small op at the end, but I want to say I actually highly recommend watching the whole thing on YouTube. This was interesting. There are some heavy topics they discussed that I think make this part hold more weight, but I think this was important to share. My comments are restricted because apparently I comment on posts too much yesterday, but I'll comment back when I can. Okay. Well, thank you, Reality Ops, for sharing. Here we go.
Failure or loss, you know, you can really sort of try and take something from it.
And I think you have already.
Yeah.
Just you know, and I've been someone who's seen you through this whole time and seen you evolve and grow. And one thing that I am super proud of you for and have bragged about you to a lot of people is that you have been sober since what? How long has it been so far?
Well, I haven't drank since I believe it was April 4th or 5th.
Yeah. I mean, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
And I know right before that you were, you know, it was really a tough time for you and you were going really hard.
Yes.
And it's amazing. And you kind of did it on your own.
Yeah.
All on your own.
Yeah. I didn't really tell a lot of people during the process. I think that's kind of helps.
Yeah.
I also, you know, quit smoking cigarettes. I was kind of the point where I was just like chain smoking cigarettes and drinking all day, every day. You know, as soon as I got done working out, I'd start drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally like, if I wasn't working out, I was drinking. If I wasn't drinking, I was working out.
Yeah. And this was because we went on tour early May. And I remember thinking, all right, well, you know, he'll maybe stop before the tour. Because I know when we're on tour, it's easy to drink and smoke because of like the grueling schedule and not really sleeping and
the nerves
especially.
I'll tell you what, going on stage, especially that had to be one of the biggest challenges, was like, you know, getting on stage and performing, especially in the wake of all of this, not knowing how people are gonna, you know, respond to this, if people were gonna throw shit.
Which they did.
We
kind of knew.
You know, before I went on stage, it was pretty much like at least 3 shots, 3 beers, just to calm my nerves. To, you know, and that's normal. That was pre-scandal.
Oh yeah, I mean, on our rider we would have, and not just for you. I mean, we have a big band.
Yes.
But we would have 3 on our rider, 3 bottles of liquor.
Yeah.
You know,
whiskey, vodka, tequila.
We would have, and we would bring our own.
Good lovin'.
And we would have
Tom Sandoval. So I think that this part is, you know, sort of interesting, the fact that he's sharing his sobriety journey, but him going and saying that production tricked him into this situation. It's like when Sheena went on Amazon Live and or on her podcast, and Lala called it out on her Amazon Live saying like, Sheena, you shouldn't have shared that moment that happened at the very beginning of filming season 11. Somebody's going to get in trouble. If they do have a season 12 and Tom Sandoval keeps on going, like they already weren't happy with the Howie Mandel of it all. I'm sure that this is not going to help anything, but I want to hear from you guys. Are you going to be watching or listening to Everybody Loves Tom? Let us know in the comments below. I'm sure you guys have a lot of opinions. Yeah, and we want all of them. Love you guys. See you next time.